What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to go through a high volume back and core workout. In today's workout, we're also not going to go 100%. That is to say, if your max reps of pull-ups is 20 in one set, go for 10 in a set. So you can do sets of 10, and so that you can do it many times until the 8th, 9th, 10th set becomes much harder. So we're going to do many sets with sub-max rep volume. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll take you through the workout. Let's go. So, getting right into the 100 pull-ups. Today I performed the sets in sets of 12 all the way through. So I did a 9 by 12, completed it, and got to 108 reps. And on the end of each set, that is to say the 12th rep, I did a static hold on the top, as you can see there, aiming for 3 to 5 seconds. Just squeezing those lats, stabilizing that core, getting good and tight. It is a real killer, guys. If you have not tried it, I do advise you to do so. But today's workout, how did it feel? Pretty decent. As you can see, the explosiveness is fairly on point here. As I said, I got a good contact and stability from the core, and I really gave it all on these static holds. Not all, but I'd say 90% perceived effort, and yeah, I felt good. I got a good pump. I was a little fatigued because I had a long day out in the sun. Good and adventurous, fun day though. Not complaining at all about the day or the situation at hand. It's just that I was a little burnt out. If I did this earlier in the day, I would maybe have slightly different results. But hey, that is working out, that is life, that is training in a nutshell. Fitting it into your life and doing it when you necessarily don't want to, when you don't feel your best. Not that I had a bad workout today, but that it was suboptimal in that I had a very long day prior. But just looking back at this footage as I'm, doing the voiceover right here, I'm really happy with my form actually. It looks really good in my opinion, and this is the kind of standard that I want to hold myself on days that I feel good, days that I feel a little worse, days that I maybe don't feel good at all. This is the standard that I want to hold myself to. Granted, I'm doing sets of 12 and taking a good 3 minutes in between each set. Flex there for the camera. The cameraman told me to give me that arm. Anyway, this was, in my opinion, very good form, and I do want to hold myself to this standard. Doing weighted pull-ups, doing bodyweight pull-ups, doing static holds, doing chin-ups, doing close grip pull-ups, you name it. Also, I want to mention, as I've mentioned before in my videos, I do these work on my form days, as I call them, or where I don't go all out, but I really emphasize my form, thinking about how I'm performing the exercise at hand, and really just trying to get better at the technique. These kind of days in general is something that I've actually grown to appreciate and like much more and more as time goes on. And it's not only like, I used to be like, oh, I'm doing the weighted days, and I want to hit these numbers, and I'm really psyched for that. And then, recovery days in between are just, what you're doing in the meantime while you're getting to those higher numbers or whatever is more impressive, right? And I really almost like these days just as much as like weighted pull-up days or heavyweight days, or in some ways, I'm going to be honest, I like them even more because I get a good pump, I feel good, I don't feel like I exert myself 100% or 90%, not even 80% sometimes. I just go in there, I feel good, I feel like I'm alive, I have a great pump, and I don't feel exhausted after, and there's a lot of good, easy recovery points. I don't have to be exhausted all day and, go through pain to get back to my normal state, my normal physical state. But, I've learned to appreciate these days and, like them very much, just as I like a weighted pull-up day very much too, because it's very exciting to get stronger in that way, of course. Anyway, here I'm emphasizing weak points, as I've said. Hitting the core heavy. We did 4x12 on the hanging leg raise. That, I can say, is brutal. Doing the 9x12 on pull-ups and doing that static hold on the top, that just feels good. To me, that feels amazing. The last sets do get tougher, and it does burn, and those holds on the top do get exponentially harder. Don't get me wrong,
But doing work like this, hanging leg raise, that's a beast. That is really tough for me. So I really want to get better at those. I do see potential in both getting better at that and that having carryover to other calisthenics work. So I did these folding knife exercises here. Now, if you want to roast me on my form, go ahead. I think it was decent. Oh, you can see I'm blown out there. I found these really difficult. I did like 3 by 12 to 15. 12 to 15 reps on these. When I'm watching this footage, I could see that I should take my hands a little closer to the feet. Like I almost want to touch my feet, but I gotta tell you, when I do these, I feel a sensational burn, and I do feel that ridiculous contact with the core, with the abdominal muscles there. But hey, this is definitely something I can get better at, and I've not performed these folding knife exercises, whatever you want to call it, that many times, so there is a lot of room for improvement. Don't get me wrong there either. But anyway, that was real killer. I did 4 sets of the leg raise, 3 sets of the folding knife, and that took it all out of me. Those pull-ups, that was just fun in my opinion. That was the highlight of my day. I look forward to those. Anyway, as I said, I was going to do a complete back day routine, and it would not be complete without an additional exercise aside from the pull-ups. So today I did this bodyweight inverted row, which is a tremendous exercise if you want to build the thickness in that back and explosive strength in the horizontal pattern there as you're pulling vertically, more or less, in the pull-up. And we got a big finito sign there.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Please hit that like button as I said, and subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next video, guys.